Breaking news from the Sky News Centre at 7. 2 British soldiers have been killed in Afghanistan. They were from the Royal Welsh Battle Group. They came under attack in Helmand Province. The Conservative Party will be hoping the evening will provide them with a glimmer of hope among all the gloom of the local election results. Over the next few hours, we'll know who's been elected London Mayor, with Boris Johnson looking to be ahead of his Labour rival Ken Livingstone. There had been big gains for Ed Miliband's party in England and Wales. The opposition leader says it shows Labour has started to regain people's trust. Detectives have condemned the people behind an attack on a 94-year-old woman as she slept in her bed. Emma Winnell was beaten up in Birmingham. It sickened people in Moseley and left them frightened.
We've got children and stuff, and I'm not even letting them play out anymore because of it. Nothing ever has happened here, so it's quite a shock to everybody.
It's stupid, ain't it?
The agency behind a controversial TV advert has apologised for getting involved with the project. It shows a member of Argentina's Olympic team training on a British war memorial in the Falklands. Young and Rubicam say it's written to the Argentinian government asking for the ad to be removed. Britain's Defence Secretary Philip Hammond is condemning the commercial.
It's tasteless, it's provocative and very insulting to the many British soldiers, sailors and airmen who gave their lives protecting the Falkland Islands.
The Prime Minister and 7 Cabinet members have been given permission to see documents and witness statements before they're presented at the Leveson inquiry. A special session was called after the government applied for core participant status ahead of potentially controversial evidence next week. And in football, the Championship playoffs continue this evening with kick-off in the next hour. Blackpool host Birmingham in the first leg of their semi-final. That's the latest from the Sky Newsroom. I'm Katie Spencer.
Glossfm is sponsored by intravel.co.uk.
Discover the quiet side of the mountain with InTravel. intravel.co.uk.
Glossfm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Friday Liftoff with Rusty and Jan, only on Glossfm.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Jan.
Good evening.
Oh, how you doing? It's Friday.
Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday.
I guess what happens on Friday, Jan?
Oh, what happens on Friday?
It's the Friday Lift-Off on Gloss FM with Rusty and Jan. Boom.
And your spine going numb. Now come fi get some. When you were every week, I stand next to it.
engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Yo, this is Man Like Noodles representing for Sumo Records. You're now locked into the Friday Liftoff. Gloss FM. Let's go. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
This is fun. We are young. Alvin Risk on the remix, and before that, oh yeah, before that was, of course, Tarantula by. Can we start again? We're not allowed to start again, are we? No. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not kind of. I've forgotten who it's by. I've forgotten who Tarantula's by.
Well, you can't save yourself now.
It was Tarantula. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll remember in a minute. Jan, guess what?
What? What, did you go on the dark side?
Pendulum Tarantula, of course it is. Sorry, having a bit of a blank moment there. Today is the 4th of May, or May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day, hence the Imperial March theme tune in the background. And I struggled, Jan, to find any songs really related to Star Wars. Got a couple of remixes, I think, haven't we?
Yeah.
Between us, yeah.
That's right.
So,
there you go. Interesting.
What's happening
some people call it Geek Day.
Geek Day. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it's geeky listening to watching Star Wars, to be honest, because anyone kind of in our age bracket, and above, grew up with Star Wars, didn't they? So
Yes,
I don't
that's
see
true.
why that's geeky. It's not like kind of Star Trek or like we're big sci-fi fans or anything.
Yeah, it's
sorry,
a
no
huge
disrespect
difference.
no disrespect to all the Star Trek fans out there, but it's not quite Star Wars, is it? So I don't see it as being geeky, but we've given it a go anyway. We've got a couple of tracks to play later on.
We got more than that.
Yeah, what else we got?
I've got a new track from Flux Pavilion.
I like Flux Pavilion.
Fresh jam from Skrillex.
Fresh jams.
Yeah, which is
Fresh
amazing, by the
jams.
way. It features Damon Marley.
Ooh.
From Those Marleys.
Ooh.
Yes.
Those Marleys.
It's big tune. and also a big new tune from my mate from Brighton, Charlie Blaze.
Name dropping.
Charlie Blaze.
That's it.
Very soon.
We've also got Rusty and Jan's Random Jams coming up at the last 40 minutes of the show where Jan and I play any style of music. It doesn't have to be house or electronic or dubstep or whatever. And that's coming up just after the news at 8:20. We've also got Jan's track of the week and my track of the week. I'm milking this because I love it. Listen. Hey! Hey! I'm playing the Imperial March on radio! It's brilliant. Right, I'm going to shut up. Have a bit of Duke, So In Love With You. This is the Friday Liftoff. That is So In Love With You by Duke, all the way back from 1995, I believe. 1996, sorry, I stand corrected. It's Friday Liftoff with Rusty and Jan, only on Gloss FM. I think I've got myself a little bit more together now.
Good stuff.
So, yeah,
good stuff.
About time, innit?
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll, yeah. Sideways.
Yeah, I said earlier that we got a lot of new tracks to coming up.
Yeah, good, because I haven't got none.
So as I said earlier, Flux Pavilion, Skrillex, but also my track of the week will be the new banger from man called Avicii.
Is it a banger? Yeah, well, I wonder how many...
How does that sound?
That sounds lovely. I wonder whether it's going to be overplayed on radio, just like his first one was.
No, of course not.
No.
We're going to be the only radio station that's going to play it.
Good!
Yeah.
Good! The exclusive, see? Exclusive new Skrillex track, just for the Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
Yeah, but before all that, here's a new track by Martin Solveig, remixed by the young Frenchman called Median.
Hey baby, what's that sound? I make a few steps and I'm falling the ground. It's a long shot, but darling, couldn't love me more. Come on, come on. Hey baby, give it a try. I can find an answer if you wanna know why.
This show can make you feel good, go out and damn.
The weekend starts right here, right now. Friday Liftoff on Glossfm. Friday Liftoff, getting you in the mood for the weekend.
The Night Out by Martin Zolvik, a remix by Madian, the young Frenchman. It's out right now as Night Out EP if you wanna get it. It's also got some really good remixes by A-Track. You're listening to Friday Liftoff. Glossfm. Yeah, we'll be back with some more kind of weekend vibes and some Star Wars nonsense just after this.
Bedlam Beds, making a noise about beds so you can sleep soundly. You'll find us on the Gloucester Road in Rudgway, just by the speed camera. We supply divan beds, metal frame beds, wooden frame beds, or bunk beds with or without a mattress, custom made to any size. We're open 6 days a week and we pride ourselves on excellent service with free local delivery, free assembly on site, and we'll even take away your old bed. Take advantage of our special offer, 5% off all orders. Just mention you heard our advert on Glossfm. Bedlam Beds in Rudgway. Telephone 01454 617 277.
Big Tall Order.
We are a unique family-run business dealing with clothing for the bigger or taller man. We specialise in clothing for the young adult, which is both fashionable, functional and comfortable. We stock a full range of summer and winter clothing and footwear up to sizes 8XL for the larger man and up to 4XL for the taller man, with shoe sizes from 12 to 19. Buy direct from our secure online outlet www.bigtallorder.co.uk, or you can visit our showroom at Unit C7 at Ashfield Park, adjacent to the recycling centre in Thornbury.
Big Tall Order, now in Thornbury.
Welcome back to the Friday Liftoff. I am Rusty Beers and this is Jan.
Hello.
We are here to get you in the mood for the weekend, playing new electronic vibes, playing some old school stuff as well, and little bits and bobs in between. The last 40 minutes of the show will be Rusty and Jan's Random Jam, so make sure you stay around for that because it's going to be nonsense.
Absolute nonsense.
Absolute nonsense. May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day, and I've been looking for kind of like some Star Wars related stuff. Not really a lot out there. Lots of amateur stuff, which is very good, but this is one of the ones that I picked out. This is brilliant. This is the Imperial March, and this is by Dirt's Monkey. Well, I think this is wicked. It's
That's a nasty name.
Nasty name. Nasty dubstep Star Wars track. So enjoy this. Friday Liftoff! That is Imperial March by Dirt Monkey. Let me know whether you think that works or not. Get in touch with us. Email studio@glossfm.org or get in touch with us on the Friday Liftoff Facebook page. Some Star Warsy. There you go. Happy Star Wars Day.
I think it works.
Nice to see you celebrating with your Princess Leia costume on, the slave costume in Jabba's palace. It suits you. It's nice. It's very nice.
I like the hair as well.
I do like the hair, mate. It looks like you've got two kind of croissants stuck to the side of your head. But
thank you. Thank you very much. I worked really hard on that. It took me ages.
Making me hungry.
There's some more Star Wars flavors to come, but before that, it's time for my track of the week. And this week, it's no one else than Avicii. This time, he teamed up with Salim Al Fakir to create. I'm not going to repeat that. Okay. This track is called Silhouettes by Avicii, 22-year producer from Sweden.
Press play, fast forward, non-stop. We have a beaten path before us. It was all there in plain sight. Come on, people, we have all seen the signs, so we would never get back to the old school, to the old grounds. It's all about the new found. We are the newborn, the world no more about us. We come a long way since that day, but we will never look back at the faded silhouette. We come a long way since that day. We come a long way since that day, but we will never look back at the faded silhouette. We come a long way since that day, but we will never look back. The fact that the faded silhouette.
Jan's track of the week. Jan's track of the week.
Jan's track of the week.
Make me proud, Yanni boy. Make me proud, Yanni boy. Track of the week. Yeah, track of the week.
Jan's track of the week.
My track of the week, it's called Silhouettes by Avicii. It features Salim Al Fakir, also from Sweden. I'm absolutely loving this week. I can listen to it all day.
Have you been listening to it all day?
No.
You
I
haven't?
could.
Why not?
I could. Well, I am quite busy during the day.
Well, you work. Well, you can still listen to it at work, I suppose.
No, not really.
You just repeat it over and over. You're not allowed to listen to headphones at work?
No, unfortunately not.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
I think so, but I see the reason behind it. Because, you know, people have to, are supposed to communicate.
I like the way you're holding your microphone like Michael Bublé.
I am. If I could, I'll be holding like this.
Yeah. Upside down like an MC. Imminent, all that kind of rubbish. Anyway, this is a Friday liftoff with Rusty and Jan. Hope you've had a brilliant week. It's bank holiday weekend. Hope you're going to go out clubbing or go out down the pub and have a good laugh. That's what we're here for, to get you in the mood. You can get in touch with us, studio@glossfm.org. Get on the Friday Liftoff Facebook page. Yet again, we got no voting for the last track of the show. We will bring that back, but we're concentrating on the random jams. We're both really busy at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, random jams are the most important thing in the world.
Exactly, random jams. We're loving it. Anyway, no random jams at the moment. It's some funky house for you. This is called High Wonder, and this is by Jazz Mopper J. Have some funk in your lives. Come on.
Bring it on.
Bit of lovely, soulful, funky house for you on a Friday night. Friday night. That is Jazz Mopper J, and that track is called High Wonder. Getting you in the mood for the weekend. It's Friday Liftoff.
I think I'm already in the weekend mood.
Good, you look like it.
Thanks to that song and the ones before that, but we've got some amazing ones still to come.
We've always got amazing tracks, Jan. That's what we does, man. I sound like Westwood does what we does.
Oh yeah.
I sound like an idiot, man. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not going to play this back to anybody.
Alright, okay,
Yeah,
hope so. Right, after my track of the week, which is by Avicii, I still got some fresh jams.
Fresh jams.
Fresh jams for you. As I said before, I still got a Skrillex track to play for you. Also, I've got a new one from Flux Pavilion.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, you might know him as the bass cannon producer.
Yes.
That was 2011. 2012 will be the year of Daydreamer. This one features Example.
I'm daydreaming now. Escape to another world. Live for another day. Escape to another world. I'm daydreaming now. Escape to another world. Live for another day.
Warning. This show can make you feel good, go out and damn.
The weekend starts right here, right now. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
Glossfm Friday night!
Flux Pavilion, Example. This one's called Daydreamer, and it's out right now on Warner, the label. So if you want to hear this one, and also remixes by Dylan Francis, and also Bristol's own Danny Bird and Jack Beats, you need to get it now.
Is Danny Bird from Bristol?
Of course.
Really?
Did you not know that?
Oh, I got a couple of Danny Bird tracks. Happy days. And Jack Beats. Love Jack Beats. Nice fidget house. I might check that one out.
I'm gonna play some of them in the coming weeks.
Yeah,
so.
I think you should, mate. Keep everyone involved. Give them all free knowledge, because that's what they want. Talking of knowledge, have some adverts.
Christopher's Barbershop has been serving customers in Thornbury over 10 years. We offer quick, modern and traditional haircuts for men and boys. You don't even need an appointment. We're open from 8:30 until 5 every day apart from Wednesdays. Find us at the top of St Mary's Street, parallel with the High Street, or call Christopher on 07970 935 050. You can even order tea and coffees from Shelley's Cafe next door.
Gems of Thornbury for all your gifts. We stock a wide variety of jewellery in silver and gold for all occasions and pockets. We offer a full and comprehensive repair service with our jewellery workshop on the premises. Come in and talk to us about having that special piece of jewellery handmade or your own jewellery remodelled. Trophy and engraving service is available and club inquiries are welcome. We're open Monday to Saturday 9 till 5 at 3 High Street, Thornbury, or phone 01454 281 341. We await your visit. Gems.
Welcome back. It's Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
And it's a bank holiday weekend.
Oh yeah, it's the long one.
It is the long one. Get in touch with us. studio@glossfm.org. Let us know what you're up to. I'm really looking forward to playing this next track. Yeah, because it's awesome.
Why?
Have you ever heard of Mr. Scruff?
I've heard the name somewhere.
You're not cool until you own a Mr. Scruff track.
Okay.
That's just how it is.
I'm not cool then.
You're not cool.
I might
not
not
yet.
ever be cool.
Oh, you will do after you hear this, mate, because Mr. Scruff is absolutely banging. He just like mixes it up, man. It's kind of retro, kind of hip-hoppy breaks,
this.
that kind of thing. Prove it. I will prove it to you, mate. I'm going to play it. He's only got 3 albums out. This is absolutely fantastic, though. It's amazing. This is called Get a Move On. And I should really get a move on and play the song, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Enjoy it! Mr. Scruff, Get a Move On. Hope you enjoyed that. That is Get a Move On by Mr. Scruff from his first album, Keep It Unreal. That is how we're doing it. It's a Friday lift off with Rusty and Yan. Yan, let's keep it going, boy.
Yeah, it's May the 4th, isn't it?
It is.
It means...
You gonna play your Star Wars track now?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the best time to do it right now because you know it's 43 past 7. It's almost 44, so it would be nice like 4.
And we still got to fit in my track of the week as well, haven't we? So
no time for that.
No time for that.
No. It's time for some Jedi action. Ha!
Friday Liftoff on Glossfm.
Hey, this is Ewan Huzami, and you're listening to Gloss FM. It is glossy, it's so shimmery and shiny.
Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
Warning. This show can make you feel good, go out, and damn.
Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
This one's called Binary Sons by John Williams, by the way. Remixed by Coyote Kisses. What? There's that electronic duo.
Do that again, just for me. I know it doesn't make for good radio, but do that again. Oh, I wish
Anyway, these two guys are from Florida, USA. If you want to check them out, do that. They're on Facebook and SoundCloud. They're called Coyote Kisses.
I think we've exhausted the Star Wars. Well, we're not exhausted it. I think we ran out of Star Wars stuff to play. So there you go. May the fourth be with you. It's time for my track of the week now. I think my tracks of the week for most of this year have been kind of funky and kind of like electro swing stuff. And I love my fidget house, so I'm going back to playing a bit of fidget house for a while. Enjoy this. This is so dirty, your faces are gonna fall off. This is Check This Out by Luke Keogh, and I recommend you check this out because this is so dirty. If you get easily scared or kind of, frightened by really dirty electronic music, turn off now. This is my track of the week, Friday Liftoff with Rusty and Jan.
Rusty's track of the week. Show us what you got, Rusty Beers. Rusty's track of the week. what you got, Rusty Check this out.
That is Check This Out by Luke Keogh, spelt Keogh. If you like that kind of thing, get involved, check him out, listen to the stuff that he produces. Kind of similar kind of thing to like FOMO, Mighty Fools. I'm just dropping those names in to give you a bit of education. Get involved, get on the internet, listen, enjoy, get involved with the fidget thing. It's big! I love it! That was my track of the week. Big, badder, boom.
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 Boom indeed.
Boom!
Yeah, you probably heard this song quite a lot already. It's Greyhound by Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
But this one's got a little bit of a twist to it. I just wanted to warn you before it all kicks in.
Okay.
It's been mixed by a guy called Capslap.
Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby?
Rusty and Yan in the mix, in the mix, in the mix. Friday Liftoff on Glossfm. Let's get your weekend started.
Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? We go. And this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me, baby. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number. So call me, baby. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me, baby. I'm driving up the boys, try to chase me. But here's my number, so call me, baby. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad. I missed you so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. And you should know that I missed you so bad.
weekend starts right here, right now. Friday Liftoff on Gloss FM.
This one's called Call Me Greyhound. It's a Cap Slap bootleg, which you can download for free from Cap Slap's SoundCloud page. Cap Slap is K-A-P-S-L-A-P, by the way.
I thought it said Cat Slap a minute.
Cap Slap.
That's why I went meow like that. No, I enjoyed that, mate. Yeah, I think that bootleg worked quite well. I don't like that Call Me Maybe song that's been #1 for the last few weeks, but that's because I'm cool. Anyway, well, before we go into the news, I gotta leave you with some classic. I'm not going to apologise for playing that because I think that's an absolute classic and I love it all the way back. Well, it's about 15, 16 years old now. That is Sunshine After the Rain by Berry. You enjoyed that, Jan? You heard that before?
It sounds very summery.
It is very summery.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of getting there. The rain stopped today, you know. That's a positive thing, isn't it?
Well, it stopped just for a while, I think.
Yeah, I know. Well, stay tuned after the news, Jan.
Yes.
Don't go to sleep, don't go anywhere, because we've still got to entertain people. We've got Rusty and Jan's Random Jams coming up. We've also still got 20 minutes of electronic tunes to play.
Oh, yes.
Haven't we? Stay tuned, back in a minute, guys!
And the World Wide Web, 24 hours a day. This is radio for the whole community.
From the Sky News Centre at 8, at the end of a difficult day of local election results for the Conservatives, the party is still hoping it can win the London mayoral election. Boris Johnson had been enjoying a narrow lead over his Labour rival, but with the preference results now in for most of the 14 constituencies, Ken Livingstone is closing the gap. Earlier, David Cameron apologised for the Tory rout in England and Wales.
I'm sorry for the hard-working Conservative councillors who've lost their seats, obviously against a difficult national backdrop. These are difficult times and there aren't easy answers. What we have to do is take the difficult decisions to deal with the debt, the deficit and the broken economy that we inherited.
2 soldiers from the Royal Logistics Corps have died in Afghanistan. The soldiers from the 1st Battalion, the Royal Welsh Battle Group, were caught up in an attack on their base in Helmand Province. Their families have been told. Detectives say there's no obvious motive for an attack on a pensioner who was beaten up